Okay, I'm going to use a Husky, quote, power auger. It's not really a power auger. It's manual to unclog a bathtub. So, I'm wearing plastic shoes, sitting on a little Marilyn Monroe bucket so I can relax a little better. I had a cut a cheese thing to bail the bathtub out with and put it in a Home Depot bucket. I sprayed everything down with bleach, and I poured some bleach too, because I don't want to be dealing with toxic bacteria. And then at the end, we're going to put, when we declog it, we're going to use baking soda and vinegar. So the screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, remove the cap on here. Sometimes there's a linkage, but in this case, it's an old house. There's not. It's just a cap and a hole. There you go. So anyway, I'm going to feed the power auger in. Now this power auger thing is kind of a misnomer. There's nothing power about it. You put this up here. Spinning this thing, all that does is spin the cable around, so it picks up hair. It's like a spring, and garbage in there. So the way you feed it is, there's a little lock here. You unlock it. The unlock allows this cable to go in, up and down, in and out, in and out, in and out of the drum. This is the drum. It has nothing to do, this thing right here, spinning it and cranking it, has nothing to do with advancing this spring. You advance it by shoving it down in there, shoving the cable in the holes, pushing it down, and then you lock it so that when you use the handle and the whole thing to push it in, it won't go back into the drum. Am I making sense? The lock is just to prevent this cable from going in and out of the drum. So once you've manually pushed it down, and you could use this handle too, I don't really use it, just to kind of feed it and go back and forth. Lock it, then spin the doohickey here to spin the whole thing to release hair and muck and all that other stuff. So anyway, I'm locking it. I'm going to manually feed this sucker. I've already got it about 10 feet down. See what I'm doing there. Then I'm going to crank it. Can't do it with one hand on the phone, but I'm going to crank it when I get the cable. Unlock it, advance it some more, crank it, unlock it, advance it some more. I lock it every time I want to advance it because I'm pushing the cable and I don't want to be pushed back into the drum. And every cycle, nothing formal here. You just take this handle and you crank it. And that spins the cable again. So what I'm finding here is I'm doing like 15 feet and it's going through just fine. So that tells me the clog is probably in here. With hair and stuff like that. It's not anywhere up in here, I think. Anyway. So I kept advancing it, and now I'm pulling it out, and I could feel something spongy in there, like soap and hair or something. Felt like I was going against a tampon or maxi pad. I don't know, something. I felt it. Pushed it. I could feel it pushing farther down. 25 feet away. So I hope it's not too wide where it clogs the pipe way down towards the septic. Then I'll have to get a 50-footer and push it into the septic. There should be a clean out valve somewhere out there. But I hope I don't have to go that. The water is starting to drain, so now I'm going to do this side. So just to show you, I lock it so the cable doesn't slide in and out of the drum. I'm going to, I might have to take the whole thing off. I'm not sure how to take that off. Might still be some hair and stuff in here. I don't see any screws here. I'm not sure how to take this off. We'll find out.